being stated, let's jump into the business trade lines. So the business trade lines are going to be completely different. Me personally, I love the business trade lines. Business trade lines are phenomenal. If you are a business owner, with the business trade lines. Now, when it comes down to it, I normally let individuals know I will never be the person to tell you, like, if you have a brand new business off rip, start off the with the business trade line, because it might just be too much out of your price range. Hold on, let me pull up the pricing. Business. Please come up. So for the business account, these are primary business trade lines. What are primary business trade lines? So you remember how I was explaining to y'all with your personal credit. Let's say I have the credit card and I add your name to the credit card. You're authorized user because it's my credit card. I am the primary owner, so I'll be the primary user. With the business trade line now, you are getting a primary business trade line. So this trade line is going to be in your business's name. Now y'all see why I'm just like, yo, business credit is always going to be like top-notch shit for you to buy whatever the fuck you want when you want. Just make sure you fix your business credit how you need it. You feel me? So with that being said, business credit is primary trade line. So that means what I would need for your business is your business name, your so either your LLC or EIN number, your tax ID, and your business address. With the business trade lines, those are permanent and it's for the life of your business. So let's say you just started your business is like 6 months in, 7 months in, right? And I have a 30K pack. So the 30K starter pack, it reports to Equifax, Experian, and SBFE financial line. Now, when those report, right, it does take different times to report. So all of that is listed, especially with the small business financial exchange. It does take a little bit of time, or I believe it's Experian that takes a little bit more time to report. But once you report, it's on for the life of your business. You feel me? So immediately, or let's say 3-4 months in, you set up your business today, 3-4 months in, you hit me up, hey, I want to get a 30K line of credit for my business. Do you know what that looks like on paper? Do you know how many car dealerships you could walk in and your business is going to say, hey, it makes 30K? And then, of course, whatever else paperwork that's needed, you let me know and we do what we need to do. But when you connect with me and your business has a 30K fucking primary trade line, do you know how that makes you look? So I have a 30K trade line, 50K, 100K, 200K, 300K. Like I said, tap in with me whenever you're ready. For your personal credit, it's not going to be permanent trade lines. It's going to be authorized users. What's up, Twin? How are you? I got you on some credit cards too, bro. I literally just finished the list of them, so I'm gonna text them to you later. One of my clients. I'm looking over some credit cards for them. So crazy as hell that they just hopped into the live. But yeah, so with the business credit, it's going to be permanent personal business trade line. So yes, your business will show has a 30K Equifax, 30K Experian, 30K SBF fee. Or if you buy the 50K package, it's going to be 50K in all three bureaus, the 200K, 100K, 300K. Again, I wouldn't go ape shit crazy buying super expensive packages if it's not needed. However, with you being able to say, hey, you know what, I have this amount of credit with my business, that basically helps your business be able to get approved a lot faster than if you're just starting off and your business has no credit at all, no longevity, no nothing. All right. So keep in mind, it's primary trade lines. They never close. They never fall off. They're never going to disappear. The only time the business trade lines are going to close, fall off, or disappear is if you close your business. So unless you go through and you close your own personal business, you don't got to worry about the business trade lines closing off. And again, check my TikTok, and I'm going to update YouTube today once I get off of here with all that information. So the business trade lines are always going to give you a nice blend of credit That's going to allow you to get funding against various platforms. So you see the people with the big body Benz and Jeeps and G-Wagons. Get your business credit up to par. Get some kind of, yes, the gas cards are cool. Again, I was you when I first started out. I did the gas cards. I did Home Depot cards. I did everything. You feel me? I did the tier ones, the tier twos. I was bundling up. I did just about everything. Once I really got into the whole idea of entrepreneurship and just like, wait, pause. Why the fuck am I spending more than what I'm making just to try to accommodate certain things? I really had to step back and just be like, okay, what's going to be the best way for me to actually spend, do what I need to do, but still be able to keep money in my pockets? And it was like, all right, yes, you can still have all these gas cards, but find actual packages that would make your business grow. That's when I got into the personal business primary trade lines, because it was like, wait, these don't fall off. It's never going to go away unless I close the business. And on top of that, this is something that I know I can use to do other things, because that helps you to get it helps you to get approved for other loans. It helps you to have good cosigning requisition with your company. It helps you for other funding. It helps you for apartments. Like, having business credit is like dope as shit, because you could do so much more with business credit compared to your personal credit. Me personally, again, like I said, before I got hurt, I was eating great off of my business credit, because it was like, everything you do, put that shit on credit. I go to lunch, credit. I go whatever, anything I did was always a business expense. And for me, it's always a business expense because it was always something that was business related, or someone would always or someone that would always be there that would always end up turning it somewhat business related. So it makes sense to just keep everything that you have business wise business while you still build your personal credit. All right. So once everything is posted, just keep in mind the trajectory time for the posting periods, because a lot of times individuals do think that they do post immediately. They do not. The SBFE, they do take up to 30 days to post. Equifax takes up to 45 to 60 days. Experian takes 60 to 75 days to post. After those posting periods, keep in mind it can post before, but that's just a clause that we put out to let you know, like, it can take longer before it posts. I'm sorry, the time frame for when it posts. But yeah, all we need for that is literally business or LLC information, your tax ID, the business address, and the date that the business was started. Again, I'm not money hungry, so I'm not going to tell you that if you just started your business 3 months ago to add a business trade line, unless you know your business is bringing in that type of money. And the trade lines would essentially help boost you to get into what you need to get into. But if you don't have your business information, go to your state secretary page and you could download your business listing PDF information, send me that over. And from there, you need to prove that everything with your business is actually active and is correct. So if you needed to do any kind of updates, do the updates to your business beforehand. Trust me, it's a shit show trying to go through and fix anything after the fact. I had a discrepancy with that before I got hurt, and I remember it took me a while to get that fixed. So definitely, please just keep that in mind. But overall, if you could build out your business credit and your personal credit and maximize both to where you're able to have growth and longevity with both, just remember, whatever you spend, pay it back. Like, don't be out here running off on no plugs or none of that crazy shit that people are telling you guys. Pay the shit back. And again, what's the cost for the package? So the starter packages is going to be what, $3,700 with the 30K pack. So yeah, like I said, my prices are reasonable as hell. Why? Because I was once in y'all's shoe, and I know my $3,700 is like, damn, that's $6,000, but everything is an investment, and it's also based on your perspective and how you look at it, because that 3,700 to me is like, oh, that's nothing. Bet that 37 is gonna go make me, fucking what, 30K. That 30K, I'm now gonna go triple that or quadruple that and do other stuff with it. So it's all just about your mindset and how you look at situations. But my starter pack does start at 37K for the 30K on Equifax, Experian, and SBFE financial line. For your business credit, they stay on there permanently, and again, they don't fall off. So we are definitely going to jump into all of that later tonight. I want to say I'm going to probably come back in and have a convo with y'all about like CPs and everything else, because I've had so many different messages in reference to CPs, the good and the bad about it, and just having to like continually, try to explain like, bro, this is information that is readily available, but of course everyone likes to be spoon-fed at some point in life, because I also like to be spoon-fed. So we'll be having the conversations on credit profile number. I'm going to be going over the good, the bad, and the truth of it. It's probably going to be later on tonight, because I'm pretty sure I probably had this conversation before, so we're going to re-have it again. But that is something that I know it's going to help a lot of people, because a credit profile number has gotten so much of a bad rep based on what is being stated on and off social media and everything else. And it's like, honestly, hey, I know individuals where it's like they have their social, that's perfect, their credit profile number is perfect, their business is perfect, all three is perfect, and it's like they never have to touch anything again in life if they don't feel like it, because they make sure they sustain all through credit profiles. Like, everything in life is a game, bro. Like, you decide how you're going to play, you decide how you're going to win, and you're going to decide what is going to be doable for you. That's one thing that I could tell you. Like, after death, me literally stepping in and doing this shit that I'm doing right now, anybody that knows me know, like, yo, this would have never been me. You feel me? So this is definitely something like that's like completely different, and I appreciate this experience for that overall. So, oh, by the way, let me know what you guys think about the flyers and everything else. Check it out. I know you guys can't see it on there. This is for the people on TikTok and Twitch. I know they can see it up there. YouTube, I'm still working on trying to get all my shit like actually going over to YouTube, so maybe YouTube can see it. Who the fuck knows? If not, I'm gonna upload the video later. But yeah, man, honestly, when it comes to your credit, literally just don't overthink it. Just put it in the aspect of, if you don't have the money to buy it, don't buy it. Honestly, like, and again, this is me speaking for myself. If I didn't have the money to do it, I'm not gonna go put it on credit, because in my head, that's more responsibilities that I now have to go try to figure out. And plus, shit happens. So if you could just figure out how to have self-control when it comes to spending, spend when necessary, spend when needed, all that good shit that works for you, you'll be fine. And just remember, like, don't feel, don't feel uninclined to reach out to like your creditors and shit like that. That's another thing that I've been hearing a lot of individuals that's reaching out to me. They're saying like, oh, well, I don't want to reach out to the credit card company because they're going to want to get a payment. If you don't have the money for the payment, you don't have the money for the payment. However, set the expectations of, hey, so when I get the money, this is what I plan on doing. That's all you have to do, is like, let the people know what's going on. I mean, they're going to tell you what they want to tell you, but overall, like, if you don't have the funds, you can't pay it. You feel me? So set the expectations with them. If you're not getting what you need from one person, end the call, give them another call back, find somebody that will set it up for what you want. However, I would highly suggest that once you make the commitment to whichever institution, keep up with that shit and, you know, take care of whatever it is that you stated that you need to take care of. But you want to be able to just know that when you're building your personal credit and your business credit, America loves debt. America loves debt. Just remember that. America loves debt. It doesn't matter how bad or how shitty you think your credit is. If you could build your personal credit and if you could build your business credit, you're able to leverage it. You could own whatever the fuck you want in America. If you know that you're having issues with having your credit class where it needs to be, tap in with me. We definitely will take care of you with the different personal business trade lines. Because if you're adding a 50K trade line to your business credit, I'm pretty sure you can walk into any dealership and get whatever the fuck you want. Whatever paperwork you also need to back up whatever you need, come see me. We'll make some shit happen. Like I said, I've been doing this shit for 6+ years. Like, we're in here like swimwear. You feel me? Government contracting. Oh man. Okay, so government contracting, we'll speak about that on Friday. Yo, whenever you can, hit me up. I gotta link with you. Yo, by the way, I think I just low key got recruited back into wholesaling yesterday, and I was like, I think I just got high key like recruited back into wholesaling. So I'm definitely probably gonna be tapping in with that. Shit, there's something I'm looking for. Somebody asked me, what is on the package? So the CP packages itself is the same thing as before. I'm actually going to probably also run some kind of like special or something with that if you buy trade lines with that. But with the CP package, it's tri-merged, basically meaning like when you search for it, you can find it anywhere. And from there, you know, you'll have trade lines up anywhere from 3 years to 5 years, and your credit line could be anywhere from 10K to 30K. Yeah, and it takes me anywhere from 10 to maybe 12 days to complete. So once that's completed, that'll be delivered to you, and then of course the credit score would be anywhere from, you know, like a 6. I normally say like 650 because I don't know what the credit score essentially will be, even though we add the trade line and everything else on there. So I just let you know, hey, you're gonna have a high 600s and up. Like, you'll have what you need to get qualified essentially. But with the packages itself, it does take me about 2 weeks because I want to make sure that the tray line gets added on. Before, I used to just give you your CP and I'd be like, hey, don't do anything until individuals didn't listen. So now it's unless you're buying a blank or you're buying one that you know what you need it for type situations, then those are the ones where I'll just let it go. But the other CPs, it does take me 10 days to complete because I do wait for the trade line to connect. After the trade line connects, then that's when I send it out to you. But you'll have access to all of that. And of course, whatever else you need is a la carte. It's added on there. But yeah, you literally have nothing else to worry about when it comes to like connecting with us because we take care of everything for you. I'm actually considering if I'm going to go back into doing the apartment approval process. Before, I used to like actually go visit the location for the individual, see the property, it was dope as fuck. But now I'm like, bitch, you got brain damage, nerve damage, all types of shit. Like, sit your ass down, you know, just chill. So I'm really trying to figure out like if I really want to get back into doing the apartment portion of that. So I keep saying that, so I'm gonna ponder on that really bad, really hard. But yeah, man, once you guys figure out how it is that everything's gonna work for you when you're going through your process of just rebuilding and leveraging your credit, that's when everything else is going to fall into place. Trust me, the better you feel about yourself is the better your business and you are going to feel about you in the long run. And you know, you're not going to want to miss a beat. Like, the more you show up for yourself, the more you're going to be able to show up for your business, and everything else is going to fall into place. Like, think about it as you just basically taking action to build a life that you know that you deserve, and the life that you know that for a fact you're going to get, um, whatever it is that's taking place with your personal credit, there's nothing that can't be fixed. Trust me. I've seen the worst credits get fixed, my credit included. Like I said, me going through a whole death experience, my credit right now is shit. I got so much fucking medical bills, this, that, and I'm like, fuck around and die. I think I'm 150K in the hole with just like and that was for my first, I think, 7 days of being in the hospital. That doesn't include the other, 3 weeks. So yeah, life is life. And when I tell you I'm not worried about it, I'm not worried about it because I'm like, this is America. We already know what time it is. Apply yourself and do what you need to do to get from point A to point B. I can't be any more transparent than what the fuck I am on any day of the week because it's like, bro, when I tell you I literally had to just look at my life and be like, bitch, you've always been this person. Like, you have nothing to lose. You chill because you know what you bring to the table. You chill because you know how your work speaks for itself. You feel me? Like, you're ready to change your life, do something different. I'm the individual that is here to tell you that, hey, I got sick and tired of where the fuck I was at and just looking at the fact of I'm not used to my bank account not saying fucking, at least 7,000 on a bad day. The fuck you mean I'm looking at $0, 0, and the only time I get money is if anybody say, hey, let me send you some money. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, I got skills. You're educated. You made sure you go out your way. You're insurance adjuster. You're credit repair specialist. you're physical trainer. Like, bitch, you have all these accolades. Why are you not willing to show up? And then I had to say, fuck, I have a wound when it comes to being seen because the people that I wanted to be seen by in my household never saw me as anything of importance. But when I go out in the streets, though, everybody loved me. Everybody, oh my God, you're so smart. And I'm like, yes, guys, I know. However, I had this death experience, and even now, I'm like, God damn it, y'all Negroes is consistent as shit because literally the day when I wanted to, unalive myself, and I'm like, bro, y'all never fucking gave me credit for anything. And it was just like, if we had to sit there and wait for people to validate us, you guys would have never ate. You guys would have never this. You guys would have never that. And I literally sat here the past couple of weeks and I said, fuck, if I got to wait for somebody to validate me or for my speech to fix or whatever, I'm never going to fucking leave my situation that I'm in. Like, I want to get back to traveling. I want to get back to fucking spending money. You feel me? Like, I want to get back to just doing things that I found fun. Like, yeah. So look, man, tap in with yourself. And like I said, I'm a different type of coach. My coaching shit is, and when I thought about it, I'm hands on as fuck because if you tell me, yo, you want to go fucking whatever you want to do, just know I'm right there with you as long as I know the rules and the regulations and I know like, oh, good, we got bail money, bet, and we got guaranteed bail money. I got you. I'm just joking, but yeah, no, just know that I will be your biggest supporter in every way, shape, or form, and I know what it's like to be the biggest supporter for people, especially because it's like I've never had that. So it's like whenever I did have that it would be from individuals where we were both lacking actual support that we needed. So it's like, holy fuck. All right, when you get that safe space or when you get, that person that's gonna make you feel a certain type of way, you want to hold on to that. So yeah, man, that's what you'll get pretty much when you're working with me. And all my clients past and previous, I believe I said that right. They could let you know. You tap in with me, we tapped in till Jesus comes and dies, and I'll be at your disposal type ish because I make sure that I'm there for my peoples. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a break. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. Like at this point, we are resetting our lives. We are rebuilding our lives. We are reinvesting in ourselves. I am your fucking dummy sample of the day, whatever you want to take it. Like I said, before I got hurt, before I went through this death experience, all this shit, it's just like I was never the I was the optimist. I was the negative slash optimistic slash like everything in one. And now it's to like try to rebuild everything else and just to literally be doing it in real time. I'm showing y'all, you got to show up. You got to be present. You got to, step outside the box. You got to do things that are uncomfortable that if your chest if your chest is jumping out of your if your heart is jumping out of your chest or whatever it is, just know you're in the right place. You just have to see it through, literally, because you're only terrified or you're only scared because you've never done it. But once you've done it, it becomes second nature. It becomes, you know the next best thing. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's gonna be your life, it's gonna be your way, and it's gonna be your truth, and it's gonna be how you choose to write it. I'm sitting here and I'm like, bitch, I'm writing this complete manuscript this time around, and I'm doing everything that I didn't do before, plus more. And that starts with just showing up, letting people know, like, yo, I'm present, I'm available. You're looking to build your credit, I got you. You're looking to get CPs, I got you. You're looking to be educated, I got you. You're looking to put your business in a standpoint to where it is on the front stream. And of course, for you to make money, hey, you got to spend money to make money, I got you. So yeah, definitely tap in with me at any point in time, whenever you're ready to get connected. And I am going to work on some kind of trade line deals where if you buy two or more trade lines, you do get some kind of discount on the CP package. But all packages, all trade lines are 1,200 out the gate. So it doesn't matter what you want, it's going to be $1,200. On the only thing that is not 1,200, it is the primary business trade lines. Those are going to be priced differently because, again, those are primary business trade lines. They are in the name of your business. They are for the longevity of your business. If you have any questions, DM me, message me. We could tap in and we could speak about that. But yeah, man, literally just remember that when it comes to your financial reputation, that's how you're going to open a lot of doors that are currently closed for you. All right, especially in America. Yes, they love debt, but they love whenever you can show like you have some kind of consistency when it comes to making your payments on time and everything else like that. So it's yeah, it's great to have money, but trust me, with how things are propelling right now, credit's gonna be the way for quite some time, especially here. So yeah, we'll tap in a little bit later, but I definitely love you guys. I'm still probably gonna be live on, what is this, Twitch, Favored, and actually no, let me take a break. Yeah, how long have we been live? 51 minutes. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a break and then I'm gonna tap back in with y'all, and we'll be live on Twitch, Favored, and TikTok. And everyone on YouTube, I love y'all. I'm going to tap in with y'all later. And I'm definitely still going to set up the community and everything else. If you guys are on Discord, I'm going to update Discord and everything else. All that shit I got to get to and finish dumping these videos and everything. So I love you guys. We're going to tap back in later with the rest of the conversation. And we're gonna cover CPs and we'll cover just some more credit tips and just going over like why credit matters. All right. So I love you guys. Thanks for coming to my Jack Talk for today, our midday follow up. And I'm gonna see y'all in a few. All right. Later. Let's stop with, what is this, YouTube? Yeah, we got to stop with YouTube on the other channels, y'all, being to the fact that if we can't play music, like,
emotions on my sleeve.